Yes, hello. Good morning, grade 5. Hello, hello. Sorry, it's a bit late that I started this live stream. So we have bunch of comments here. But before I read those comments for those who are early birds, I would say Happy New Year and welcome to our second grading. It is the start of our second grading week 1. So I would like to say that teachers are starting to make your grades for the first grading. And so whatever efforts and yes, your efforts has been counted based on your scores that we have checked. So I would like to remind you if it's if your grade was not that if you would just think that your grades in first grading needs improvement, so you have to give your best during the second grading. Okay, kids, anyway, there is always room for improvement. So for the start of the second grading, you have to give your best and ask help from your parents, but don't let your parents write your answers. Okay, even though your parents will give you the correct answers, but make sure that you will be the one to write them on the activity sheets or on the yellow papers. As I said on our group chat for parents, I extremely discourage to pass your activity sheets or your answered yellow papers late. Okay, starting the second grading, because I observed during our first grading there are a lot. Okay, there are a lot who did not pass on time their um, activity sheets, while others can do that. So let's be fair. You have to pass that one on time, and are extremely discouraged to pass. Okay, so if your parents forgot because they are very busy on their work, so you kids here, hi. So you will be the one to remind them, to tell them to pass on time. We only have one schedule, that is every Wednesday. So next week, that would be the time to pass the activity sheets and your mm, yellow papers on time, or projects maybe. Okay, so let's see, or I will read the comments, or who are those students who are already here. Okay, we have Ken is the first one to write his comment. And then we have here Vivian. And then we have here, and we have Trace. Yes, they are very early. And then we also have, oh, Rich Vian. And I am not sure if who is Clarify Cat. I don't know. So kindly state your name there. And then Happy New Year. Yes, Happy New Year. And then we have John Bray. Oh, Clarify Cat is Kate Ramos. I think, Kate, you did not get your modules for this week. Just correct me if I'm wrong. And then this official fireplace is this is Ken. I know this is Jean Ivan. Sorry. And then okay. So Option. And we also have queen. Okay. And we also have Sam here. Sam is here with me. Okay, sorry, I was out for a while, but then I'm back. Uh, for the second grading, what are you going to expect this second grading? Okay, it is first, it is discouraged to pass your activity sheets or answered yellow papers late. Second, second is you have to write in cursive form because still some who are still not using it in writing their answers. So again, please write in cursive form. Third, what is the third one? The third is during English or any subject that you're going to write your answer, please write in a complete sentence. Okay, please write in a complete sentence. For example, the question is, what is your name? So how would you say? Would you say Zamfeling Dostos? No, that is wrong. You have to write, my name is Zamfeling Dostos. That is what I called you have. That's what I mean when you write in you answer in a complete and in a complete sentence. And what else? Next is we will give big emphasis on the proper usage of grammar in writing your answers. It doesn't mean that you have written your answer in a complete sentence, but it should be in a correct grammar. Just a simple grammar will do. Just what I said. If the subject is singular, your verb must end in s. When the subject is plural, your verb will not have an S form. Okay? And yes, there is still yes, we have new ones. We have Julaica. Yes, we have Julaica here. And I would like to remind everybody, you use that comment box for questions. As I observed, many of you are using or right typing your comments when you are going to type your comments. Those are such not related to the topic. Okay, you use that comment box to type your questions or clarifications or things that you don't understand during this live stream, because this is the only time that you can ask me directly and I could respond to your questions immediately. Okay, so we will not talk how many modules that you're done answering. We will not talk about that because this live stream is for the discussion of the different topics. So the comments that should be there on the comment box should be related to the topic that I am talking. Okay, so we are 13 here. So I hope these 13 persons are attentively listening and watching on this live stream. Okay, so I think we will start. And as you observed, you have a complete set of modules, meaning all subjects have their own modules, have their modules. So yay! Good luck. So the first, as you observe, it because I have the envelope here of Sam, so I do have my references. And I want you to observe, always look for these small sheets of paper. Yes, a small sheet of paper in which it says, what are you going to answer? Okay, as you can see, oops, we cannot see the signs and the English. It's because English and science has their own activity sheets. I repeat, all you have to answer on English and science are the activity sheets given. You don't have to use yellow paper in answering science and English. It's because activity sheets are provided for you to simply write your answer. How would you write the correct answer? By simply watching and listening to this live stream. Okay? So for the ESP, we have here the paglinayan natin. I am expecting you that the modules there are beside you. Okay? I want you to get your ESP modules. I want you to look for your ESP modules. ESP modules. I hope you are looking on your ESP modules there, but then I cannot see the ESP module of Sam. Don't you have your ESP? Oh, my bad. Okay. Can you get your ESP module? And it says that you have to answer. One more before I forgot. As I said before, during the second grading, I will not translate any explanations in Tagalog nor in Bisaya. That was only good for the first grading. So for this second grading, I will be only using English. And I will not entertain any questions or clarifications or anything if that is not in English. So how would you know if you will not try your best to write in English, to speak in English, and to watch English movies? That's what I told you. For you to develop your English speaking skills or your writing skills, you have to encourage yourself to watch English movies, especially when there are subtitles there. You could also observe how does the actor pronounce the words. Okay, let's go back to the modules. I have lots of talking. Okay, for ESP, it says paglinayan natin. So what page is that? If you will open your module, it says here, paglinayan natin, page 10. This is page 10. I will let you see it. Okay, you see that? That is page 10. And then, oops. Okay, can you see that one properly? Paglinayan natin on top. Okay. So I am going to read this one. Of course, I have to read this one in Tagalog because that is how it is written here. So, sumulat ng isang pangako na nagpapahiwatig ng pagtulong sa kapwa, higit lalo sa nangangailangan. Gawing gabay sa pagsulat ang pamantayan sa baba. So, you have to write a promise. How are you going to write that one in English? No, because ESP used Tagalog. So you have to write it in Tagalog. So I want you to write a promise with this pattern. How would you start your promise? Ako ay nangangakong. You write that one. You continue that phrase. Okay? You have to write a promise that states on how to help others, especially those who are badly needed. Okay, so you are going to use your yellow paper. You have to write at least 3 sentences. Okay, you have to write at least 3 sentences. Your promise consists of at least. It means 3 and above. The number of sentences that can be found. Okay, always remember that the first letter of the sentence starts with a capital letter, and at the end there must be a periods. If I cannot see any period at the end of your sentence, sorry to say, but I have to mark that one as wrong. And if the first letter of your sentence will not start in a capital letter, sorry, but I have to mark that one is wrong. Why? Because that is not the correct way in writing a sentence. How would you know if I will still consider it? Okay, I hope you understand that one. For those who are done, I want you to review your answers. Okay? You have to review. Even though you say, I'm done answering the ESP, I'm done with it. No, you have to review. You have to see to it that you are following the things or the guidelines that I am telling on this live stream, because these are the basis on how will I check your work. Okay, I hope that is very clear with you. So do you have any ups? Sorry. At below of that pattern, there is the lagda. What do you mean lagda? You have to write your name or your signature on that lagda. So do you have any questions for this? Do you have any questions? Those 13 people who are watching this live stream, do you have any questions or clarifications about ESP? I want you to read your module before writing or before answering. Okay, you read it first. Do not just you just start, okay, where you just look for this piece of paper. Okay, it says that paglinayin natin, that's the only thing that you have to answer, and then you just go directly. No. How would you answer that one? How um how come that you have the idea to write or to answer if you don't read what was in this module? Okay, so I think there's no questions being asked. So let's start. Let's proceed. I was giving the module to Sam. Sam is here. Would you like to see Sam? Sam, come here. Just wave because I cannot hear you. So just wave. Where is Sam? Okay, that is Zam. That's why I am giving the modules to Zam. Okay, for ESP, you have to write it in yellow paper. Of course, as I keep on reminding you, please make sure that your work is clean enough and readable enough for me. It's because some of you, that's why I can mark that one as wrong, because I cannot understand your answers. I cannot understand your penmanship. Okay, please write legibly. And make sure that the yellow paper are not crumpled. Please, because the modules that was being handled, that was being received by your parents, and you are well prepared. See? It don't have any crumpled. So it is expected to you that when you're going to pass your um, activity sheets or yellow papers, must be neat too. No crumples, no folds, no unnecessary foldings. And when you are done, this one, when you are done with the ESP, kindly insert that one on your portfolio so that next week during the retrieval, during the time that you're going to pass your yellow paper, only the portfolio with the inserted yellow paper, answered yellow paper, should be put on the shelves. Okay, I as much as possible, or maybe all of you has the complete what is that, clear book that serve as your portfolio. Why is that so? So that your answered yellow papers are intact, and so that your parents can see your improvements, your progress in a certain subject. So please, as much as possible, if if it is possible that you have your complete sets of clear books Where are you going to put that one? Your yellow papers, answered yellow papers in ESP. On your portfolio, you have to insert that one. Where are you going to insert that one? On the first page? No. First page, that would be for the first quarter. You have to follow the sequence. I don't want to find your yellow paper in ESP, the answered yellow paper, on the first page. No. How come? It should be on its proper sequence. Okay? Please follow. Please follow the instructions. Okay? Next, we have here Aralpan. So in this Aralpan module, you have to read everything and you answers answer all the activities provided. Okay? For this Arapan, you have to you have to answer all of the activities here. Okay? Answer all the activities here in Aralpan. Oops, oh, sorry, it's because of the fan. Same with the Filipino. Yes, same with the Filipino. You have to answer all the given activities here. Okay, answer. I'm just here, just get a sneeze. Okay, and next in EPP, as stated here on the piece of paper, Sir Guide, EPP here is, suriin natin, page 3. Okay, can you get your EPP module and open that one on page 3. Oops. Open that one on page 3. Page 3, the activity is EPP. Suriin natin. Okay, we have here. Page, oops, where's the up? They don't have the page numbers. But then we have here, where's that suriin natin? There. See that one? Suriin natin. Okay. I will read the instruction. Isulat ang tama kung ang sumusunod ay nagsasaad ng kahalagahan sa paggawa ng abonong organiko at mali kung hindi. So, how are you going to answer that one? That is by simply writing tama if the statement is true about if the statement is true that states the proper or no, the importance of making organic fertilizers. And you write mali if the sentence is stating, if the statement is not stating the importance of making organic fertilizers. Okay, so how would you know? How would you know? How would you know? But that how you will know if you're going to read your module. Okay? You can have a perfect score to that if you're going to read beforehand before answering your module. So where are you going to write your answer? On the yellow paper. Okay, but then first and foremost, don't forget to write your name and grade and section. Okay? Don't forget to write your name and your grade and section so that it will not be misplaced. If your name, if you just only write your name, what section are you? Okay? So that should become together. Your name and grade and section. Okay. So any questions for the EPP? Any questions for EPP? I think you don't have any questions. So let's proceed. Let's proceed to math. Can you get your module in math? Do not write anything on the module, please. I am reminding you, do not write anything on the module. You will write your answers on the yellow paper. Okay, we have here from other section, we have Ryland. Okay, so on math, we have page 4. Kindly look on page 4. Page 4. We have here, page 4, there, we have gaining mastery. Math, gaining mastery. Yeah, how would you answer this gaining mastery? I will read the instruction or the direction. Draw a place value chart. Then plot the digit on the place value chart and its value. Then color the value of the underlying digit with color red. First, you have to make your you have to make a place value chart. You have to make your place value chart. How? Ta-da! This is an example of the place value chart. In here, you can hear that you can see that number in words. But since in gaining mastery, those are numbers, you just copy those numbers here instead of words. And then the digits, oops, the digit, the value, and the place value. That is for gaining mastery. So teacher, where can we find on page 4 the getting better? That is on page 3. Getting better. Here. Getting better. So it's your turn to shine and keep on moving. Write each word in digits. Give the place and value of the underlined digits here. Okay. On getting better, you have to copy this one, this chart. Yes, this chart. You have to copy this one and write the digit. Write it on the box, the digit of the underlined word. Okay. And for for the gaining mastery, you have to make another place value chart just like this. But then do not write them in words. As it is stated here in gaining mastery, write the number. Okay. And identify the digit, the value, and the place value of the underlined number here. Okay. So where are you going to write your answer? Where are you going to write your answer? In the yellow paper. Yes, on the yellow paper. For example, teacher, my mom was not able to buy some yellow paper at the bookstore. Or, teacher, I only have intermediate. It will do as long as you have passed your answers on time. Okay, it's fine. If you don't have your yellow paper, then you can use your intermediate. Okay, I think that is clear for you. So let's done with the math, and then let's proceed to health. Okay, kindly get. I would like to say hi to Julian. Hi, Julian. This is from grade 5, Burgos. Happy New Year. Welcome to second grading. Okay, for health. For health, we have refer to payabungin natin. Let's look for that health module, yung module in health. And look for payabungin natin. Payabungin natin here. Payabungin natin is here on the last page. Payabungin natin. I will read the direction. Basahin mo ito ng maayos at piliin ang letra ng tamang sagot. Isulat ito sa iyong kwaderno. We will not using notebooks, right? So, you have to write the answer on where? Yellow paper. Very good, Sam. Write your answer on yellow paper. Okay, for you to make it easier and very convenient on your side, I just want you to write only the answer. Okay? Write only the answer. Okay? I want you to write only the answer here on health. Okay? Of course, you have to write your name, grade and section, and you write payabungin natin. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You write only the letter and its answer. Okay? The letter and the answer. For example, number 1, the answer is letter A. Lumalaki ang dibdib. So meaning, you didn't have to write letter A only. Okay? The direction is, the basis on how will I check your answer is that you write the letter A and you write that word, lumalaki ang dibdib. Teacher, I forgot. I just write the letter A. Sorry, you are not following my instruction. Okay, I want you to write the letter and the word. That's only, you didn't have to write the questions and the answers, okay? I just want you to write only the letter of the correct answer and the word. Please follow instructions. Okay, we have here a comment from Rich Vien. It says, I want you to please try your best to and to state your question in English. Okay? I want you to write or to type your questions in English. Please try it. Even though the grammar is wrong, but I will correct you so that you will know. Okay, please try Rich Vien. The account that he's using is Rosalita Cabello. So please try your best to translate that one in English, please. Or you can ask some guidance, or you can ask help from your mom there at your house. Actually, you can bring your mom beside you while watching this live stream so that your mom can help you in translating that one in English. Okay? Or your older sister that can help you in answering your modules. You can have. You can have them beside you while watching this live stream. Okay? Then we have here arts. Kindly get your module in arts. For arts, we have here page 5. Oops, the next page. Sorry. We have the last page. We have here page 5. Page 5 for arts, payabungin natin. See it? Payabungin natin. So, I am going to read the instruction on how you're going to answer. Basahin at sundin ang sumusunod na mga hakbang sa paggawa. So, you have to follow instructions. Number 1, ihanda ang mga gagamiting materyales, lapis na may pambura at cotton band. So, you have to get a cotton band and your pencil with eraser or paper, bond paper, pencil, and eraser. Number 2, gamit ang lapis, gumawa ng sketch ng isa sa mga World Heritage Sites na napag-aralan. Ano ang sketch? Ang pag-sketch ay direktang pagguhit sa papel gamit ang lapis o anumang panulat. Iginuguhit kung ano ang nasa isip o nakikita. Okay, on your bond paper, you have to make a sketch. What sketch? What kind of sketch? That is one of the World Heritage Sites. Where can you find those World Heritage Sites? Where? By simply reading the module, or surfing on the internet. You can do that one. Yes, bond paper. The size, it's up to you. It can be short, can be in A4 size, or long bond paper. It will do. It won't matter the size as long as you can pass this one on time. Oh no, I used to draw. Okay. Vince used yellow paper. I'm sorry to tell you, Vince, you have to make a new one because you're not following instructions. The instruction being stated here is coupon bond. Okay? Coupon bond. Sorry. If you're going to pass it one in yellow paper, uh-uh. The direction here is coupon bond. I told you it is very important to follow the direction stated on the module. Okay? Next. Maaring balikan ang larawan ng aralin natin sa pahina 2 and 2 to 4. Okay, so it was here on page 2. In page 2 and page 3, there are the World Heritage sites there. But if you notice that the pictures here are blurred, okay? But then you can use your phone, tablets, laptops, or your smart TV. You go to Google so that you can see the pictures clearly, so you can sketch it. Okay? So in arts, you have to use, what are you going to use, Sam? Bonds paper. Any size will do. There would be no yellow paper for arts, but you will use bond paper or coupon bond of any size. Okay. I hope, Rich, when you are listening, huh? And then let's proceed to music. That this is the module in music. Music. We have, suriin natin numbers 1 to 10, pages 4 to 5. Okay, this is page 4. Page 4. No. Page 4. Oops. Suriin natin. So that is page 4, suriin natin. Numbers 1 to 10. At the continuation is on the back page. Okay. So, you will answer that one. How are you going to answer? Simply write the letter and the word. For example, your answer number 1 is letter A. So you will write letter A only. That is wrong, meaning you're not following my instruction. I said, if your answer is letter A, you write letter A. And what's the answer in letter A? You have to write that one, that symbol. And of course, the most important is you have to write your name on top and your grade in section. Then you write suriin natin. Number 1. For example, your answer is letter A. Number 1, letter A, and you write that symbol too. Okay? Where are you going to? Zam, where are you going to write your answers? Louder. Very good. On yellow paper. Okay. Can teach only answer? Yes, of course. In music, you will only answer the activities written here. You don't have to answer all the activities here. No. Only what is stated on this piece of paper. Okay. Next, we have here PE. Kindly get your modules in PE. For PE, we have here page 4. We have page 4. Payabungin natin. Here. Page 4. Oops. See it? Payabungin natin. So how you're going to answer? I will read the direction. Pagsunod-sunurin ang tamang paraan sa paglalaro ng agawan panyo. So you have to write or you have to arrange this one on its proper sequence on how to play agawan ng panyo. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in 6, you have to write which sentence is the first thing to do in playing agawan ng panyo. So how are you going to answer this one? Are you going to write the blanks, the 6 blanks, and then you write 1, 2, 3, 4? No. How would I know that? For this one, you have to write everything. You have to write everything in payabungin natin. Here. Write everything. And then, you just write, you have to identify which comes first in playing agawan ng panyo. That is sequencing of events in English. Rich Viet, I said you have to try your best in English. I said if you are done answering the modules that I'm talking here, all you have to do is to review. You review so that you will see if you have follow my instructions being given here on the live stream. That's why the live stream will be every Friday morning. It's not on Saturday because I think it's a bit late if I would give new instructions. Okay, the live stream will be every Friday, same time. Okay. Mm, Next. And now we will proceed to science. Okay. We proceed to science. For this science, the topic here is the human reproductive system. I am not sure. I said, Rich Vien, please type your questions or your any statement from yours in English, please. Okay, let's go back. For the science, for science is it's about the human reproductive system. That is about female reproductive system and the male reproductive system. So I don't think, because there was no instructions given to us, if this module is good for 2 weeks. But I think it's, I don't know, I am not sure. But then try your best to finish this one. But next week, if there would be any news that this module is good for 2 weeks, then I will tell you right away. Okay. So I have to open my file here so that we will start. I will start explaining. So on your activity sheets, where was that? Wait, I'm looking on my file here. If where did I save that one? Mm-hmm. Wait, but then I you will only use you will only use the activity sheets that I gave during the distribution. So I will start on the female reproductive system. Okay. But before I will start, Gina Ivan, you don't know how to play the agawan ng panyo. All you have to do is to read the module. Okay, everything was stated on the module. So you have to read the module. Oops, you're not listening. I keep on reminding you that. I keep on telling you. Before you answer your module on the yellow paper, you have to read your module first. How would you answer if you don't have any idea what you're going to write? Okay? So you have to read the module first before you answer. practice the habit of reading. Please, students. Huh? You have to read the module first before answering. Okay, before I start the discussion on science, before I will start, I want you, because based on my experience last year, is that the students find it awkward, and for sure you will just laugh. But then I want you to listen attentively. This is not extraordinary. Okay, this is not an extraordinary topic that needs you to laugh or to feel awkward, because everybody, the people in the world have this kind of system. So be thankful you have this system in your body, because you're normal. You have to laugh if you don't have this reproductive system of yours. Okay? So that's it. We have to start. Then we will start for female reproductive system. Don't tell me that it is only for girls, so the girls will only listen. No, I want you all, boys and girls, have to listen. So you don't know how to make your project then. So as stated in your science activity sheets, in a 1/8 size of illustration board. Okay, you will be using illustration board. What is the size? 1/8. 1/8 size of illustration board. Illustrate a reproductive system made of clay and label 5 parts only. So you get your 1/8 size. Later after this live stream, so you have to listen first. So in a 1/8 size of illustration boards, you have to make or illustrate a reproductive system. Okay? Are you going to use a pencil? No. No pencil, no crayons is allowed. How are you going to illustrate the reproductive system? By using a clay. So maybe you can use, yes, sorry. At first, you have to draw using the pencil. And then afterwards, make sure that the drawing or the lines that you did on that illustration board was being covered with clay, because all I just want to see is the clay. Okay? So you put the clay there on your drawings, and then you label. Teacher, are we going to use clay in labeling the parts of the reproductive system? Um, you can. Okay, you can. You have your options there in labeling. You can use the clay, or you simply write the parts using your ball pen, your pencil. You can use that one. Be creative. As long as in illustrating the reproductive system, you will use clay. But how many reproductive system are you going to make? Only one. If you are a boy, you have to illustrate the male reproductive system. And you will use the color of blue. Again, I will repeat, for boys, you will illustrate the male reproductive system using the blue clay. For girls, you will you will illustrate the female reproductive system by using the pink clay. Okay? And then I want you to paste this one. I want you to paste the activity sheet activity sheet on on that illustration board of yours. Okay? So we will start. So how are you going to illustrate that one if you don't know? If I haven't discussed that one yet. So I'm going to share my screen with you. Okay, there it is. That is my screen. And let's focus on this one. So that is the female reproductive system. Okay, it's not only for the girls, not only the girls that will listen to me, all of you, boys and girls. Okay, that is the female reproductive system. So you will see there how many parts we have. We have one, two, three, four, five, six, and seven. Okay, so we will start. Okay, this female reproductive system is for girls. Okay, let's start with with this one that is the vagina. Okay, this part is the vagina. What is the function of that one, or what is that vagina? That is a canal. As you can see, that is a canal. That is, yes, that is a canal that joins the cervix. Yes, that is connected to the cervix, to the outside, to the outside body. Okay, and this is the birth canal. It meaning when your mom is giving birth to you, that is where you came from. So be thankful to your mom. You will hear you pass through here. The vagina is known as a birth canal. Okay, so that is the vagina. We will make it specific. We will make it short and precise on the explanation so that you can remember it very well. You can remember it well. You can remember it easily. Okay, that is the vagina. Next, we have the uterus. Where can you find the uterus? It is up here. That is the uterus. Okay? That is the uterus. What is that for? That is the womb. Meaning, it is where you are been carrying. Your mom, you've been carrying there. Your mom carried you for 9 months. So you've been staying there for a while, for 9 months, before you pass through that birth canal. So that is a hollow, pear-shaped organ that is the house, or that is the home or the house to a developing fetus. Or it is called fetus there when it is inside the uterus, and when you comes out, that is called through the birth canal. You will be called then a, no, Zam is not listening to me, maybe a baby. So you've been living here in the uterus or the womb for 9 months. Your mom carried you on her uterus or on the womb for 9 months. You've been moving there, don't you know? And then that is called a fetus or a zygote. And but when you pass through this birth canal or the vagina, we will be called a baby. Okay, and then the first thing that you did. What is the first thing that you did when you were a baby? You cry. Ooh-ha, ooh-ha. That is the first thing you did. Just like when you've seen that one on the movies, that is the first thing a baby did when it comes out. That is to cry. Meaning you're a healthy baby boy or a healthy baby girl. Okay. This uterus has two parts. The uterus has two parts. One part of it is the cervix. That is the cervix. Okay, I think, mm, wait, I forgot. Okay, this is the full screen. I cannot make it, I cannot zoom this one. Okay, that's it. So, the cervix, where is the cervix? That is the cervix. That is the lower part that opens to the vagina. So the cervix will open if you are going to be delivered. Okay, next, the corpus or the main body of the uterus. It is expanded here. It is expanded. It is expanded to hold the developing baby, meaning that's why the tummy of your mom gets bigger and bigger through 9 months. It's because the uterus is also expanded. Why does the uterus being expanded? Because the baby grows bigger and bigger and bigger until it reaches 9 months. Okay? That is a channel through the cervix. That is a channel through the cervix. Allow sperm to enter and menstrual blood to exit. Okay, for the girls. So do not be afraid or do not be surprised if someday during your puberty stage you will there would be blood, or that is what you call menstruation. You're not gonna die. You are not sick. That is normal because you are now a lady. So where does that blood come from? It is here. Okay, next, let's go to the ovary. So we have the ovary here and the ovary there. The ovaries. These are the small oval shaped glands that are located on either sides of the uterus. You see, this is the uterus on the both sides of the uterus. That are called ovaries. They produce eggs and hormones. So for girls, we have the egg cells, and for the boys, their male reproductive system produces egg cells and yes, sperm. Next, and this also when the time comes when you have your menstruation, so these unfertilized egg cells will go through there and will pass. That is what you called menstruation. And you have 28 days. 28 days, that is the average menstrual cycle. So after 28 days, every month, you will have your menstruation. Why is it girls will have their menstruation? That is to prepare your body for the pregnancy. Take notes. On the right time. Okay, girls, on the right time. So why is it girls will have its menstruation? Why? That is the shedding of the uterus. Okay, here. So the unfertilized eggs will go there, or the uterus will pass that vagina, and then that would be blood. Okay, we will choose. Am I gonna die? Does the volume or of the blood on my body will decrease? No. Actually, these are dirt from our body that needs to be out from our body for us to be healthy. Okay? Next, let's go. I hope you're listening to me, kids. Anyway, you can just watch this video again on YouTube. Next, we will have fallopian tube. Here are the fallopian tube. Okay. These are narrow tubes. That one and this one. These are the narrow tubes that are attached to the upper part of the uterus. Yes, they are being attached to the upper part of the uterus and serve as tunnels. Yes, they serve as tunnels for the ova or for the egg cells to travel from the ovaries to the uterus. Yes. The egg cells here from the ovaries will travel there to the fallopian tube. Okay. When the sperm cells and the egg cells unite, They will meet here at the uterus. It will be fertilized, and it will produce a baby or a fetus or a zygote. Okay, but you will think, okay, in due time when I will have a menstruation, I will let that sperm cell and the egg cells unite. No, 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 a big no, no, girls. You will just allow that to happen when you grow old, when you earn your own money, when you have your work. Okay? Don't be in a hurry. Okay, that is not a contest. So in a proper time. Okay? Then, okay, actually, on a medical term, they will not use pregnant or pregnancy, but then they use the term conception. Okay? Conception meaning that is when the fertilization of egg cells by a sperm normally occurs in the fallopian tube. Yes, dito daw sila sa yes, they are here on the fallopian tube. They're being fertilized there. So the fertilized eggs then moves to the uterus. So they're being fertilized here. They've met on the fallopian tube, and then it will normally and then the fertilized egg moves to the uterus where it implants into the linings of the uterine wall, and then it will become that is the best miracle that the God has given to us girls. Yes, being having a conception, that is a blessing, so you have to pray to God to for that to happen. It will not happen in a no, do not allow that one, girls. Okay, not allow that one. That is what we call sacred. So you have you will only allow that one on the due time when you are old enough to handle this thing. Okay, when you're done with your studies and when you are working. Okay. Yes, the books don't lie. So that's for now. That's it for the female reproductive system. So any questions for that? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? And okay, while waiting for questions or clarifications, please click the thumbs up, the like button here for this live stream. And you know what? You can even share this video on your Facebook. Okay, I think there is no question, so we will proceed for the boys. Okay, boys, it's your turn. Okay, here it is. This is the male reproductive system. Oh my gosh. Queen, you have to pass this one during the retrieval and the distribution of modules for week 2, and that would be next week. Okay. Male. This is the male reproductive system. Why is it boys have their male reproductive system? What's the purpose? The purpose there is that is to produce, maintain, and to transport the sperm. That is what you produce, the sperm. That is to secrete the male sex hormones and responsible for maintaining the male reproductive system. Okay, let's see. As you can see, there are a lot of parts for the male reproductive system. I'm telling you, you only have to label 5 parts, both for female and male reproductive system. So let's start. So the penis, as seen on the picture, this is the penis, and the penis has 3 parts. Okay, it is divided into 3 parts. Then what are those 3 parts? We have the root. Okay. Oops, may I remind you, the penis is divided into three parts. It does not mean you will have the three labels for it. No, that is only for good for one. That's only the penis. Okay? It is subdivided into three. The first one is the root. The root, it is here. That is attaches to the wall, to the abdomen. Okay, that is the root. Second is the body or the shaft. Here, that is the body shaped like a tube. And then the glands. It's not glands. It's glands. That is the cone shape. Okay, that cone shape of yours is called the glands. But overall, it is called penis. Next, we have the scrotum. The scrotum is can be found here. In this picture, they don't have the scrotum, but the scrotum is here. That is the loose pouch like sack of skin. That is a loose skin. That is called scrotum, and it holds the testes or the testicle. Okay? That is, it holds the testicle or the testis. Okay, what is that testicle? That is an oval gland and the oval organ that lie in the scrotum. What is the purpose? Why is it you have that one voice, the testicle or the testis? The testicle that is responsible for making testosterone. What is that testosterone? That is the primary male sex organs in which the penis be, is being secreted. Meaning, that is what the male sex hormone that goes out from your penis. Okay. Next, the epididymis. That is the epididymis. Okay, that is the epididymis. What is that? That is a long coiled tube that rests on the backside of the testicles. Yan. It carries and stores sperm cells that are created in the testes. Okay, the testes is being produced. It is where the hormones are being produced, and it will go to the epididymis for the storage of it. Then we will have the urethra. That is the urethra. The tube that carries the urine from a bladder to outside of your body. So this is the urethra that carries the urine. Where can you find the urine? On the bladder. Here. There were urine there. It will pass through the urethra and it will goes out to your body through your penis. So it has two things that will comes out from your penis. We have your sex hormones and the urine. Is it true? Did you experience that one? If you were not able to experience that one for that urine, if your penis did not secrete urine, oh my gosh, that is abnormal. Be thankful that from your penis it secreted urine because you were perfectly normal. So you didn't have to laugh or to feel awkward about this topic because this is normal to people. This is normal, this is normal to you. Next, we will put your attention to the seminal vesicle. Here, we have the seminal vesicle. This one, that is the seminal vesicle. It is a sac-like pouches that attach to the vas deferens near the base of the bladder. There. It's near the bladder. It makes a sugar-rich fluid, or what we call fructose. Fructose means a sugar-rich fluid. What? Sugar meaning that is sweet? Yes, that's why you boys are sweet. Charot. Okay, so this seminal vesicle produces sugar-rich fluid. Why? Why is that so? What is the importance of the sugar-rich fluid? That sugar-rich fluid or the fructose that being secreted, that being produced here in the seminal vesicle, it will provide the sperm the source of energy. Okay, next, let's go to the prostate gland. Prostate gland, this one, it is a walnut size structure, the walnut. Okay, let's have for each one. Rich one, I said you type your questions in English. So actually in English, the subject, the English subject and the science, all you have to do is to listen to me. That's it. Yes, you may also read your module, but then at this time, please listen to me because I am just explaining. I am just enumerating few parts and explaining directly and more precise so that you could remember things easily. Okay, so this is a prostate gland. What's that for? That is below the urinary bladder. Yes, that's the bladder. It contributes additional fluids to nourish the sperm. So this fructose here in the seminal vesicle, it provides energy to the sperm. This prostate glands, it contributes additional fluids to nourish the sperm. Okay, next we have the vast difference. As you can see, teacher, from that picture, we cannot see the vast difference. Yes, but where can you find that one? That is a long muscular tube. Where is that long muscular tube? Transports mature sperm to the urethra. So this is one. This is the vast difference. Okay, that is the vast difference. So how many times do I have? Oops, oops. Let's be kind here. Let's just type kind words here. So that is for the science. Any questions? Before we proceed to um before we proceed to English. Okay? Any questions? And now we're 10. But then don't worry, okay? For those, no questions. Wow. So should I proceed in English? Okay, let's proceed then. This one, English module. Of course, there is the activity sheet there. Here. What is being asked on that activity sheet? Construct 3 sentences for each aspect of the verb using the verb given. But then, let us first discuss. Okay, Vince, what is your question, Vince? Yes, let's wait. Type your question, Vince. We will wait for your question. Then answer, Mike. Yes, what is your question, Vince? What is your question? What is your question? Okay, while waiting for Vince, you can please like this video or you can even share this video on your Facebook so that your other classmates who forgot, they could see this one whenever they are online right now. Okay, let's wait for a question of Vince. Let's wait. Let's wait for the question of Vince. Yes, Vince, where you type your question? Maybe Vince is still typing his question. Okay, let's just wait so that we could answer. Only want to do teach? What do you mean want to do? Maybe you mean is what you're going to do? Okay, I will repeat. For boys, all you have to illustrate is the male reproductive system, and you have to label only 5 parts. Five only. Five. Oops, you cannot see. Five. One, two, three, four, and five. Okay? For girls, all you have to illustrate is the female reproductive system. All you have to label how many parts? Five. Okay, and then you will use pink clay for the girls and blue clay for the boys. Okay, then let's proceed in English. Kindly get your English module and and open that one on page 4. Okay, at first, what do you mean by verb? Verb. Verb. It's verb. Verb. Okay, when we say verb, it means that is an action word. It shows action, meaning that word will make you move. Okay? So if you're hungry, grab some snacks there while watching this live stream. Don't forget to drink water. Okay. So there are four aspects of verb as what it is written, as what is stated rather on page 4 of your English module. The first one is the simple aspect. I hope you are following with me by opening your English module and reading it. So the simple aspect of the verb, it expresses a fact, okay, meaning true statements. They're stating truth. This aspect is also known as the indefinite aspect. Okay, so we have there on your activity sheet, it says that simple past tense, simple present tense, and simple future tense. Okay, the first example, the first sentence is the simple past tense. I hope you could read. Let us read all together. Zam, would you please sit beside me and grab this chair? Grab that chair. I hope you are doing that one. Sorry for the noise of the bark of the dogs. We have dogs here. Sorry. Okay. Um, on YouTube, the night bot deleted the message of Rich Vien. I want you stop typing or sending emoticons or emojis here, okay? So that your message will not be erased. Okay, go back to the module. Okay, let us read all together the first sentence that states the simple past tense of the simple aspect of the verb. Okay, the first one, the children, Zam, we have to read together. Okay, the children do their activities in the module every day. It is one of their daily tasks. Okay, the verb there is do. Okay, so in here, number one, for the simple aspect of the verb, we have the verb clean. Okay, we have clean. I hope, Rich Ven, you are listening to me. And not only Rich Ven, I hope all of you are listening to me. Okay, we have the verb clean. What is the past tense of the verb clean?
I'm cleaning in my room.
Clean, meaning cleaning.
I'm clean.
What? Okay, you will add two letters to that word to make it past tense. Okay? What is that? Would you please type if you knew the past tense of clean? I think it's one of our topic in first grading. Oh, very good. For Jean Ivan, that is cleaned. He just added ed to the word, so it becomes cleaned. So you can write that one. So cleaned. Zam. Again.
The mall.
One more. Stop using the word so. Please, please, please. The mall.
The mall is clean.
Mm. But the cleaned is my brother cleaned the house. Oops, do not do not write that one, huh? If you have your ball pen there, you could write the answer right away. Or if you don't want to, you can have your sketch paper and you write that one. It's not cleaning. It's not. The past tense of clean is cleaned. There. Oops, you're not listening. It's not cleaning, it's cleaned. Add ed to the word. Next, that simple present tense, that is the second sentence on your module. Let's read all together. James did his assignment late last night. So, what would be the form of the verb? What is the verb for the verb is clean? What is the simple present tense of that? The page 4 on your module. Oh, type the answer, please. What is the present tense of the verb clean? Yeah. What is that? Type. If you knew the answer, can you type that one? What is the simple present tense of the word clean? Vince, do you know? How about Chase? Do you know? Please type that one if you are still there listening to me. It's not cleaning. So what is the simple present tense of the word clean? What? Can you please give me the answer? What is the simple present tense of the word clean? What is it? Okay, very good. Jin Ivan, that is clean. That is the present form. Clean. So how would you do that? How can you how would you use clean in a sentence? Mm-hmm. I clean my room. Don't forget to put a period on your sentence, and the first letter of the sentence must start in a capital letter. If not, sorry to tell you, I will mark that one wrong. Okay, next. We have the simple future tense. So the last sentence for the simple aspect on your module, let's read it one. Shane will do her tasks in the module tomorrow morning. Okay, for the simple future tense, you must use maybe or perhaps the time. For example, tomorrow morning or next month or next week. Okay? Example for the clean. What would be the simple future tense based on the example on the module? What is the simple future tense of the verb clean based on your module? Please type the answer if you know that one. What is the simple future tense of the verb clean? No, we're on the simple aspect Vince, not cleaning. Based on the example stated on your module, the one that we have read. Will clean. Very clean. Will clean. No. Kindly look on the example on the module. It's not cleaning. It's almost there on the answer of um what is that? Tolibas will clean. But something is missing. We will just focus our attention on the simple aspect. Different aspects of verbs, they have different rules. It's not cleaning. It's not I will clean. It's not I had to clean. No. No, no, no. I will. No, no. Look or refer to the example stated on the module. Rich when you are not listening. There's something missing on your verb. Shall clean or will clean. There's something missing. It was on page 4, Vince. Page 4 of your English module. What is that, Rich? I think you're out of the topic. I will clean. You look at the verb. Look at the example. What happened to the verb stated on your module? Shane will do. So how about the clean? I will or I will, I will what? I will clean or I will cleaned. What? Just give me the answer. We will not proceed to another aspect of the verb if you will not give me the answer. I will clean or I will cleaned. No, I will clean or you look at the verb there. You look at the verb. You look at the example of the verb written on the module. They have the same verb. They have the same verb on the simple past tense. Yes. So you have to think, 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 think. You have to think. Is it I clean? I clean? No. It's not I clean. I will. The answer is okay. I clean or I will clean. What? I will clean. Okay, next. Let's go to perfect aspect. The perfect aspect expresses a complete action. This aspect is also known as a complete aspect. I will clean, yes. Okay, we have this past perfect tense. So this is the example of the past perfect tense. The children have done their activities in the module since the opening of classes. They are about to finish the first quarter. So what is the verb? You look at on the underlined words. That is have done. Have done. And then when you're going to present perfect tense, the have change into had. So it becomes had done. For the future perfect tense, it they will have the verb will become will have done. Page 4 of your English module. Oh, I think you're not listening. I keep on repeating that one. What page? Page 4. Page 4. It's not page 5. It's page 4. Okay, let's go to progressive aspect. The example here on the module is meaning the progressive meaning continuing aspect, meaning you're still doing the action. Okay, the children are doing their activities in the module at the moment. They are busy now. So the verb there is are doing. The underlined is are doing. For the present progressive tense, mm, it was doing, and for the future, it become will be doing. You're welcome, Richmond. For the last aspect of the verb, we have the perfect progressive aspect. It expresses the end of an ongoing action. The example here on the module, the children have been doing their activities in the modules for 6 hours. So you have to use have been. You have to use have been. And then doing. The verb here is do. James had been doing. So have been become had been and then doing. For the future, it used will have been doing. Okay, just like here. The box, kindly put your attention on the box. Okay. The simple aspect, the simple past tense, I ate. For a simple present tense, it become I eat. And then for the simple future tense, I will eat. Okay. Then for the perfect aspect, the verb here is eat. Okay, past perfect tense, I had eaten. I hope you're following with me. I am reading what's in the box on page 5. Present perfect tense, I have eaten. Future perfect tense, I will have eaten. You can use this one as a guide, but don't forget the given verb on the activity sheet. Next, for the progressive aspect. Past progressive tense, I was eating. Present progressive tense, I am eating. Future progressive tense, I will be eating. You can use this one as a guide in constructing sentences, but then use the given verb stated on the activity sheets. Just follow the format. Okay, you just follow the format on the module. The perfect progressive aspect. For past perfect progressive tense, I had been eating. For the present perfect progressive tense, I have been eating. For future perfect progressive tense, I will have been eating. So you use that one as the as guides in constructing your sentences, but then base the verb that you will use on the verb given on the activity sheet. Okay, okay, okay. So any questions? Any questions? Okay, I will be keep on reminding you to pass your activity sheets and your answered yellow papers, answered activity sheets, and answered yellow paper on time during the retrieval and distribution of the modules, and that would be next week. And please make sure that your activity sheets and the answered activity sheets and the answered yellow paper are clean. No unwanted folds. Please take care of that. And please don't put unnecessary stains on your activity sheets and your yellow paper. What else? We have our new schedule for our live stream starting the second grading. It will be every Friday at 9 o'clock a.m. It will not be on Saturday anymore. It will be it will be during Friday. I was just looking on your comments here on my phone. Okay? That's why I have to put my eyes on my right side. So any questions? What is this? Your message have been retracted. Rich Van and Jean Ivan. What else? Any questions that you want to say? Just type it. And I would like to say thank you for giving your time for watching and listening for this live stream. So if you don't have any questions, so we will end this one. So I told you, if you're done answering your activity sheets or doing your projects or answering on the yellow paper, please review it. And if you still have time, please watch English movies. Okay, to develop your English skills. Oh my gosh, Rich Vian, I said there would be no live stream every Saturday. I said our new schedule for the live stream is during Friday, 9 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock a.m. And what else? So thank you parents, thank you students for bearing with me for about 1 hour and a half. So you can still watch this video again here on YouTube, especially on this YouTube channel. You can watch this one again for to refresh your mind and watch this video again in answering your activity sheets and your modules. Okay? So, bye for now. Take care. Be safe. Always practice proper hygiene. Always wash your hands. Use alcohol. And whenever you go out, if you have time to go out, if you're allowed to go out, always use the face mask and the face shield. Eat healthy foods and drink healthy juices only. So, bye. Take care. Take care, grade 5. Bye. Ay, Sam. Bye. Bye-bye.